Hello guys, now today I'm going to show you how to make a gratitude gnome. I made these at Christmas and I asked everybody at Christmas one of the things they were grateful for over the last year, you know, the end of the coming year. And for a lot of you who know, we're all grateful that my dad has survived his operation and has now had the all clear, and we're all grateful that last Christmas my dad was able to sit around our lovely Christmas table and enjoy Christmas with us, because the year before his absence, you know, really saddened everybody. And I made these little gnomes, and I thought maybe you might be interested in doing the same and just maybe popping it on a shelf or changing what you're grateful for. And his little nose comes up, and what you do is you write on the piece of paper what you are grateful for, or as an affirmation, like be your true self and the universe will do the rest. That's one, and they just stand up. Or you could have another one where it says you are loved, or you are love. And this naughty little chap here has lost his. I don't know what he's done with his. There's always one, isn't there, that lets you down. Anyway, he can be I am grateful for friends and family, and you can dot them around the house, and because they're quite cute, it could spread that somebody else might say to you, would you make one for me, or how did you do it? Because I feel sometimes that when you stick sticky notes up in a bathroom, which is a great idea, don't get me wrong, but sometimes people get a little bit flustered when people say, oh, can I go to the toilet, and there's all these sticky notes, and you know. And not everybody in your life can be as, you know, understanding, or they might be a little bit too mainstream, for want of a better word, and I mean that as want of a better word. But these little chaps, you could hide around your kitchen, and I don't mean hide away, but you could pop it on the microwave, you could pop him in the bathroom next to a shower, you could pop him on your bedside table, and you know, you can have a whole load of them, and every time you see them, it'll remind you of what you're grateful for, or your uniqueness, or what you would like to attract in your life. Because you are, not only are you writing this affirmation, this gratitude, this law of attraction, you are actually putting it out there as well, and you can change it every day. And I thought you lot might be interested. So what I'm going to show you how to make these little chaps. But also I have made a template. Excuse my spelling, I am dyslexic. Okay, so I will download onto my Etsy shop some already coloured ones. But if you want to make your own, I have designed a template where you can cut him out. Or you could colour one in and design your own and print it out and put him on card, or print him to card. The only other thing you'll need is a loo roll, and everybody has a loo roll, and that's what makes them stand up. So these are made out of little scraps that you have in your box. Nothing too complicated, nothing expensive, but I think they look really cute dotted around the house. And I think if somebody stumbled across one of these, they would smile, and it would open up a conversation about that. I saw a little gnome in your bathroom who said, you are loved, am I? And then you could explain what they are. So I think they're really cute, and anybody that's into the Hobbit, or gardening, or fantasy, or cuteness, I think they fit the bill. Anyway, without further ado, I will tell you how to make these little chaps. Now, I have already put this template down, I've managed to have some white card, and as you can see it's recycled because that's what we're all about. Any card will do, and I've drawn my template out, and when I find my humble scissors I will cut them out. Okay, so any card will do. If you've got card that is got white on the back, that is better than having the brown showing. I think it looks a little bit more professional. Okay, so I'm just going to cut out one. And as you can see, they're not very big, so they're not very intrusive in your life. Just a gentle reminder. Right, sorry about that. Some more daffodils were delivered. Now, I've cut him out, and because obviously I've made these so I know where they are, where these bits go. But I've done it on there so you can trace it onto your card. So I feel like I'm on Blue Peter. For any of you in America or any other country, I don't know if you would know what Blue Peter is, but Blue Peter was a children's program where they would use recycled materials to create some kind of craft. Now I'm just drawing this on here. That's his nose, and I'm just going to draw his wispy beard on here. Now you can add extensions to that if you want. I mean, so he has a wispy beard that comes out. So if I just show you on this one, what you could do is when it comes to the beard, you could make it more like this if you wanted to. So his nose would be here, and his hat goes along there. But actually you could make his beard much more wispy if you wanted to. I mean, the only difference is, you know, it's your imagination. In fact, I quite like that one actually. Anyway, so that's his nose. Now, using your template, I'm going to use this one's going to be quite colourful because this is going to be for spring. So using your template, just plonk him on top, and let's see if this works with a pencil. I am just going to go along. Now it might be better, it's not going to work, you can't see, it might be better to actually trace him on. I'm just going to do this. And I kind of know where this goes. It goes kind of like this. This is where I don't do the Blue Peter bit very well. Okay, now what I do suggest is that you get a craft knife and a craft mat, because you're going to have to cut the nose out, and it's best to do it with a knife, craft knife, rather than scissors. So I'll be back in a minute. Right, so here he is, and I'm just going to cut around his nose, because this is going to be the anchor for your affirmations. yes, as you can see now, that's what holds the affirmations. Okay. Now I'm going to cut out his little jacket. So anyway, as I was saying about Blue Peter, if any of you can find it on YouTube, do have a look. I remember one time when they had that you could actually make a clanger. Now a clanger is a it was a little cartoon that we had, and they were really cool, and you can make them out of socks and milk bottle tops, something we don't have anymore. So do Google silver milk bottle tops in the UK, and then you'll see they're like little silver foils. You get them maybe on like milkshake drinks now, and that was a little coats, and it was quite a phenomenon, and everybody wanted to make them. And my poor dad went through quite a few pairs of socks with holes in as I tried to make this clanger. Now that's his little jacket. Now as this is not live but live to me, this is where it will all go Pete Tong, as they say. So anyway, oh no, we're laughing. There we go. It's quite funny because the reason why I'm laughing is these look quite subtle. He looks like he's got an Hawaiian shirt on. Do you know, I never thought of that when I chose it. I just thought, oh, garden gnome, lovely little flowers. So any of you who live in America or Hawaii where it's really hot, maybe your gnomes might be wearing their their Hawaiian shirts. In fact, it looks like a bit like the Big Lebowski. Sorry. But if you can't have fun in your art room, where can you? Anyway, what I'm going to use to stick it on with is Yes Glue, Yes Paste. Awesome stuff, expensive, but does it or does it not last a long time? Yes, it does. It is amazing stuff. It really is. Have no idea what it was originally. It's for there we go. Idea for scrapbooking. Right. It's acid free. Don't know why. I know why they say that, so it doesn't deteriorate. But if you're going to eat it. It's acid free anyway, and it's perfect for our archival work. It doesn't wrinkle. Okay, it's non-toxic, it's water-based, there's no solvents in it, dries clear, easy to clean up, and I'm assuming the pot is recyclable, not the glue. Sorry, I'm having a Sharon Green day today. It must be the weather. Any of you that live in the UK know that we are having real bad snow at the moment, and we're all stuck in, and I think we're all getting cabin fever. It's only been 2 days, but we Brits aren't very good for these Scandinavian or Russian weathers. We get cabin fever quite quickly. So let's put his Big Lebowski coat on. So don't forget to lift his nose up. Okay, and just stick it on. And like I say, this Yes Paste is absolutely gorgeous stuff. I recommend, you know, if you're a Mod Podge person, step away from the Mod Podge and use the Yes Paste. And if you're rich enough to have an old credit card, that smooths it down even better. So that's his little Hawaiian shirt, and I've chosen, well, I did choose this paper for his hat, but I think maybe that might be a bit overpowering, so I might, yeah, I think I'll bring him back down to earth with this paper. And if any of you have watched my YouTube, the last one I did was Boadicea, and this is what I used for her dress because I thought it was quite Brit and sober, and it is a lovely colour blue. And believe it or not, this happens to be a bag from a card that I bought from my friend because it was her birthday, and the card came in this bag, and this bag actually came from Avebury Stone Circle, which I'm extremely lucky to drive through every day to work, you know, a Neolithic stone circle. So if that doesn't connect the universe to the Big Lebowski, I don't know what. You know, I'm going to have to keep him now by my chair in the in my front room or lounge or living room. I don't know what you call it in other countries, but yeah, I'm quite fond of him already. He's not even made. So I'm going to cut out his hat. There we go. So I'm going to, it's obviously going to be too big. So I know where his nose is. His nose is here. So just using your eye just to go around where his nose is, and nose is there, and then just down, follow it. You can feel with your fingers actually where the indentation is for his little beard. Okay, I'm going to cut this out. Just going to marry it up. Now if it doesn't quite fit, don't panic, because you can trim the cardboard accordingly. So trim the cardboard rather than the hat. To be fair, it's an awful lot easier and less stressful. This is just a fun little project. It's not meant to be stressful at all. And just stick his little hat on. And with the Yes paste, it does, in theory, let you move the stuff around. And as you can see, it's not 100% perfect, and I can trim those bits later on, but I do think that hat has given the holiday gnome, it's rescued him. So now I'm just going to rub off the lines that I don't want. Clearly his nose, oops daisy, not allowed for that to dry. There we go. So I'm just going to put a little bit of paper under his nose just to stop my pen from going up. Now I've just got these pro markers, but you can use pen, any felt tips, paint, whatever. But I just chose to use these because I like them, and like I said before, it's quite a quick and easy little job. It's not something to be stressed over. Now, whatever card you have, it will affect the colour of the pen. I'm just going to try that for a second. Okay, that's dry now. And I'm going to do his whiskers. I do it quite carefully because I've chosen by mistake a very, very shiny shirt for him. So I'm just going to dry that again. Now I've dried that and I'm just going to add just a little bit of grey just for shadowing. If it'll not use these, I don't think it's going to. It's not coming up very well. It's not going to work, so I'm just going to scrap that and see if I can just draw the lines on there. Now he has a big button in the middle of his shirt, so I'm just going to draw the button. Yeah. As you can see, you can use any bits that you want. This is a piece from a newspaper, one of the little supplements that you get in a newspaper, but I quite like the colour of this paper, so I decided to keep it. And I put my yes paste down somewhere, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I've got anything left on there that will work. Sometimes you have a little bit left, but now it's... Oh, hang on. Seems quite sticky. Yeah, I've got some on there. Brilliant. I'm going to stick his little button on. I'm going to trim it down a little bit big. That's his button. And I will get my pen and add some detail. So I'm going to go around the outside of the button. And the circle in the middle. I'm going to do his shoes in green. Now I'm just going to use these because I've got a feeling that when I actually did the gnome, I actually used flesh colour for his nose, and I think his nose is a little bit dark, so I'm going to lighten it up. Just see if this will do it. I don't think it will do it very well because the card I've shown is quite... No, it's not going to do it because the card is quite shiny. Never mind, not to worry. One of those things. I give a little shadow to his nose. And a little shadow to his button. Now remember, when you're doing shadows, always make sure they're on the same side, because the sun would be hitting on the same side. Little button, and also don't forget the coat of his shoes will create a shadow. There's a bit of shadow there. And I'm going to go around the outside of his hat with a blue. Now it should be a dark blue. I think I'm going to use this because I think it would be quite fun to pick up the blue from his shirt. Now you can spend as long as you want on the detailing. It's your little chap, so you take as long as you want. I'm going to give him a little bit of there, and I'm going to give him some laces. Might go around his nose actually as well. Just go around his nose a little bit. And there's his coat and his pockets. There's his pockets. Now I'm going to use a little bit of a highlighter as well, if I can. Now these white highlighters are the bane of my life because sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. So let's have a look. No, I picked one up earlier. This might be this one, I don't know. Picked one up earlier and it worked a treat. Obviously wasn't that one. This one's not. Oh, look at that. No, it's so cold here at the moment that they're not actually working brilliantly. So look at my magic box of tricks. Also, I've left the tops off some of them, which doesn't really help either. So I must admit, some of it is ownership error. I'm going to go around his little button. Don't know if you can see that. I can't. I'm going to go around his button. Little highlight on his nose. And maybe a highlight on his pockets, just because the paper is so bright, on his shoes, and maybe a little bit on his hat. Remember where the light is coming from. The shadows outside, so the sun is there. But hey, it's just a bit of fun, so you don't have to make it perfect. I'm just just makes a big difference. So while he's drying, I will cut out the toilet roll, which has also gone walkabout because he is so organised. She's popped it down somewhere, thinking we'll never need that again. And lo and behold, it's gone. How bizarre is that? Where can I have put it? That is so funny because I was just showing you it just a second ago, just showing you it. And if you could actually see my studio at the moment, it's chaotic. So I'll be back in a second. One toilet roll found under my chair. Oh dear. Anyway, let's carry on. You only need to cut just a small little circle out, not a lot. So one of these would do at least 4 or 5 of them. So because all you want is just a little band. That's all you want. Nothing more. It's just to enable him to stand up. And I suggest that you use double-sided sticky tape, just for quickness. Now, I don't want to put him down because I'm frightened that he might still be a bit wet. So if you marry this up to his feet like that, then you can always cut the excess off. He should stand. Yes, he will stand. I'm just going to cut that and stick it in. There we are. So he does stand up. There he is. I'm just going to, don't know if he's focusing. Focus, focus. There he is, standing up. And if I just turn him round, you can see how he stands up there. Okay, so that's my gnome, the Big Lebowski, my new gnome, to go with my other little gnomes. Yeah, if I just, sorry if I'm making you a little bit sick, I don't mean to. And there is, I did have one with a red stripy hat. Oh, here he is. There we go. And there they are. The Big Lebowski brothers, or the Three Amigos, whatever. And I just think they are fun. They only take, what, half an hour to do. You're using your bits and bobs up, and you can put them around your house and nobody is going to say anything. So I'm just going to dot my around the house and then show you. See you in a bit. You can put them on your bathroom window so you see them every day, or on a side somewhere. This one's actually sat on a little toadstool, little wooden toadstool. And he's sat up there. It's reminding me as I go halfway up the stairs to be my true self. On my shelf, one on my kitchen windowsill so I can remind myself when I'm washing up. And the Big Lebowski in my cupboard next to my teacup, and just for a joke I put on there, I'd love a White Russian because that's what he drinks, but we don't drink anything in this house, so it's just a giggle. Someone opens up the cupboard and sees him. It'll be quite funny. Anyway, thank you for watching. I would love you to like, comment and subscribe. You will be able to find the templates for these on my Etsy shop. Details in the description below and at the end of this video. So I hope you have a good time making them. Please, 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 if you do make one, put them on my Puff of Smoke community site on Facebook. You know, you can join anytime. I'd love to have you there and see your artwork. It's a growing community. So look forward to seeing you soon. From me and the Big Lebowski and all the other gratitude gnomes, bye bye and see you soon.